everyone, welcome to the Market Made channel. I'm Jess M. In this video, I'll be going over some fairly easy ways and techniques to potentially increase the value of your home, help it sell a little bit faster, and what to focus on. My husband and I are not professional flippers by any means, and I'm not a licensed real estate agent, but we have owned a few rental properties along with fixing up some houses to sell, along with upgrading them to be able to have a higher rent potential and to increase their market value. So these are some of our suggestions for you, mainly from our own trial and error, and make sure to watch to the end for a bonus tip. First, and probably the most important, curb appeal. You probably have heard this a million times, but let's get a little bit more specific. There is a lot of research out there that is about what's best for landscaping, what has a higher resale value. Even Zillow came out with a report how blue and charcoal doors have a higher resale value to their homes and their listings. However, some people can't afford professional landscaping or even the extra costs with landscaping. So another way to add resale value to your home through landscaping, it's actually pretty simple. Clean up everything. Clean up the front yard, the backyard, the side yard, the alley yard, the behind the garage, wherever. Clean it all up. Even if you don't have the money for professional landscaping, just taking care of your yard more so than a lot of other people will give you a huge advantage over other real estate listings. Some fairly inexpensive examples on what to do to clean up your yard: power wash your house, power wash your driveway, your sidewalk, your front porch, your back deck. You can also edge your yard, pull out weeds, spray it with Roundup or some weed killer. Clean your windows on the outside, not just the inside. And if you do have a little bit of room in the budget, add seasonal flowers. Talk to your real estate agent to see when you're going to list it, and then research what will still be in bloom. Landscaping is clutch because it's the first impression and it really does get people in the door. Second tip is lighting, and there is a lot packaged into this tip. So here it is. Good lighting is key for a few reasons. They can see better. Obviously. Lighting creates better photos for your real estate listing. The real estate process in finding a house is all about appeal, especially visual appeal. And lighting helps with the appeal and with memory. Also, better lighting helps a room feel larger. So some final tips about lighting and photography. Make sure all your light bulbs are replaced and fixtures are clean. Make sure your photographer comes in the middle of the day when the lighting is best for your home. And let me reiterate photography, because you need either a good photographer or you need a experienced real estate agent with a good camera. Photography is another one that's very big for first impressions, especially since a lot of people shop online for real estate. Third, clean your house. It seems like common sense, but no. Tidy it up, make it smell lemony fresh. And there's a reason I mentioned smell, and I'll touch on that in a minute, so just stay with me. People want to know that you're taking care of your house, and the best way to show them that you are is by cleaning it. And trust me, as a person who has seen a lot of houses, I've been in a lot of gross ones. So help yourself by helping these other people experience better walkthroughs and open houses. Some examples of how you should clean everything: dust everything. Dust the trim, the crown molding, the chair rail, your banisters, light fixtures, all the nooks, all the crannies. Make sure to vacuum, Swiffer, wipe down all the counters and tabletops. And after all that, if you do have a showing coming up but you don't have time to run home to do like a quick cleaning or a little shimmy, use some spray or lightly scented plug-in. The main reason I am so adamant about the suggestion of cleanliness is because of smell. Smell is the strongest sense for memory. So when people see a ton of houses in a short period of time, what's gonna stand out to them? The really gross house that isn't clean, and the one that smelled lemony fresh or fresh cinnamon or lavender or whatever the amazing smell is. So make sure to trigger some good memories for them. The fourth tip is all about timing. You have to know your local market and your target market. And trust me, I know this one because I've messed it up so many times. When you are considering selling a house, make sure to research the best times and the worst times to list a home. Then you have to consider who is your target market. If you do have a single family home, you might need to look at the local school district schedules, because most families, when they're looking for a new home, will actually look during the summertime because it's extremely hard and awful for them to switch and move in the middle of a school year. Also, try to figure out how long your improvements and upgrades are going to take, if you need to hire contractors, the order times, to make sure you time everything out appropriately so you hit the market at the right time. Because if you don't hit the market at the right time and you have to take it off the market and then put it back onto the market, that is bad and can hurt your resale value. Avoid doing that because I have done it a few times. The fifth and final point, besides my bonus tip, so stay tuned for that, are about home improvements. Fix, repair, and replace what you need to ahead of time before you list it. People will normally pay more when bigger financial risks are out of the way, like new appliances, a boiler, a water heater, a furnace, siding, roofing, foundational issues, basement, water damage, pipes, anything that could drive up financial risk for new homeowners. Because after a down payment, a lot of new owners can't afford taking on that much risk. And if you eliminate the risk, hopefully people will be able to appreciate it and pay for it. Before my last bonus tip, I hope you found these pieces of advice helpful. And if you did and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That'd be very nice of you. And remember to subscribe to the Mark Made channel and click on the notification button to stay up to date on all my content. As for some final words of wisdom, I'm going to go over a list of all the things to focus on. The upgrades you should focus on are exactly what you read on the internet. I know it seems a little clickbaity, but I'm going to run through the list. Maybe you don't know some of these things. And I'm also going to give you the percentage amounts of how much it can increase the value of your home. Here's the list. Kitchen, obviously. Bathrooms, obviously. Painting in light neutral colors. Upgrading appliances or adding unique features. An example of a unique feature would be like heated floors or motion light sensors. Upgrading your landscape, trying to add an extra room or storage space like finishing a basement or finishing an attic space. Like I said, to give you an idea of how much your home value can increase with each renovation, here it is. It has been reported that adding an extra room can increase your home value up to 15%. Finishing a basement can add up to 30%. Upgrading a bathroom is a smaller one. It just depends on what you do with the bathroom, but it's usually on average up to 3 to 5%. But it can be more if you're adding like unique features or like doing like a serious remodel. As for the kitchen, professionals much smarter than me put it in terms of ROI or return on investment. So let me read you this. You could recoup up to 50% of the cost of a kitchen remodel. And some research said people have recouped up to 90% of the kitchen remodel cost. So you could get up to 50% and even in some cases up to 90% of what you put into the kitchen remodel, if that makes sense. So those are some of the areas you can focus on if you're looking at upgrading your home to increase the value of it. Once again, I hope this helped you, and remember to subscribe to the Market Made channel, and you can also follow me on social media at The Market Made. And as always, thank you again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have an amazing day, and yeah, bye. Just hands.